Lifetime of Science project is really something that's developed over a number of years. We originally started in 1988, where we've been for 30 years now, engaging, inspiring, educating, informing people of all ages, backgrounds and abilities. If you speak with people of a certain age in the North East, they all have absolutely amazing childhood memories of being at the Science Centre when it was Satrosphere, now Aberdeen Science Centre, both in Justice Mill Lane and here at Constitution Street. But now we do feel that the centre is a bit lacklustre. It does need some work doing to it.
Our concept provides a major increase in exhibition space, doubling it, by the creation of a mezzanine floor. This also provides more interesting spaces with views through and between the floor voids to exhibits on each floor. The addition of this new upper floor of exhibition space includes a lift, which provides access for anyone with mobility issues to the entire building. Currently the centre is pretty gloomy, and so we're proposing a number of large roof lights to bring natural light into the heart of the building. The teaching classrooms and meeting spaces are also enhanced to create safe, light-filled spaces for the benefit of visitors and staff alike. We believe that our concept will provide an exciting and vibrant facility which will offer an efficient, highly flexible exhibition space.
We're able to do this redevelopment because we have funding from several sources actually. Firstly from the Inspiring Science Fund, which is a joint venture itself between the Government Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy and the Wellcome Foundation. We also have funding from ONE, which is Opportunity North East, and we have funding from Aberdeen City Council. This funding will allow us to basically refurbish the building, sort out all of its physical problems, install a new mezzanine floor, which will give us much more space, and will allow us to populate it with some exhibits, but we still have aspirations to up the quantity and indeed the quality of the exhibits we can to make them as appealing as possible. To do that, we're still going to have to go and look for corporate sponsorship and corporate donations, where we can actually work with local companies, with local academics, to allow the companies to show their best wares, their research and development projects as part of our exhibits that fit into our local economic agenda. We currently have a joint public-private funded economic renaissance project going. And we believe our part in this is to demonstrate how STEM subjects, and in case you're wondering, science, technology, engineering and mathematics, play into this economic agenda. It's very much there today in our key sectors of energy, life sciences, food and drink. And we believe this is going to be there going into the future. So our obligation here is to provide a facility in which we can enthuse a population of younger children, of teenagers, of adults, a completely wide spectrum of ages to engage with science and actually hopefully have more people come into science as a career. If we successfully engage with the government, with the academics, with the corporates in the region, we hopefully can provide a higher quality and indeed more enticing, more exciting exhibits which will help us to deliver on that goal. Examples being discussed, we could have, for example, a permanent planetarium. We could have a specific skill zone where teenagers could come in and in a way that works for them, which usually involves mice and keyboard, can examine what sort of skills they need and how they get into science and technology as a career. Fundamentally, we are all about providing a 5-star visitor experience that we don't have today, and we believe the city should have, the region should have, and as I say, our aspiration is to get out there, deliver that within a couple of years.
Well, it's just the most wonderful resource. The children absolutely love it. The staff are so knowledgeable, so positive, so enthusiastic. It hits the science outcomes that we need to reach as teachers. And it's just the most amazing experience. And there's such a variety of experience as well. You can take all ages. So I thoroughly recommend it as an educational resource.
I like Aberdeen Science Centre because I like their experiments and they're really child-friendly because science can be a hard subject and adults usually nail it and it takes a while for kids to learn it, so it's a really child-friendly experience.
I find that it's always different every single time I come. You get to do different activities and it's new, and you don't just go with class and school and stuff, and you can go in clubs and we did STEM Club, and it's basically do activities, and one of my favourite activities was stop motion animation.
All the children have loved it since they've arrived and haven't stopped smiling. I particularly enjoy watching how the men and women here teach the children and really engage children, because I can take all the ideas and bring it back to my classroom. So it's been an amazing experience. Really recommend coming to visit the Aberdeen Science Centre.
Our aim is to position STEM firmly in the cultural landscape of the people of North Scotland and to increase their science capital. Science capital is hugely important because if you increase a young person's science capital, you increase their life chances. Now, science capital is measured, for want of a better word, by what someone knows about science, what someone does with science, what activities they're involved with, who they know are involved in science, and especially their attitude to science. So those things are all important, and that's what we want to bring with a Lifetime of Science project. In addition to that, we are going to launch an extensive outreach programme to the north of Scotland, and there we will engage with families and communities, again looking to raise their science capital, which in turn will have long-term benefits for this region, its economy and its people, as well as the centre.